Hello and welcome to another episode of the Amazing Vlog Show. I'm Mr. Saturday. Today is Saturday the 24th of May. I thought I'd talk to you today about just some random things. No fancy effects this week, no streaking this week. Hello Internet's question this week was a rather strange one, and but it also fits in with something that happened to me a few weeks ago at work. I love Seinfeld. I've probably seen each episode about 3 times. My wife's probably seen them about 10 times each. But every day or every second day I'll at least watch a couple episodes of Seinfeld because we've got all of them on DVD. So whenever I'm out and about, I always find things that remind me of different Seinfeld episodes. The best one was an episode where Jerry and Elaine go and see Jerry's family.
Horses. They're like big riding dogs.
What about ponies, huh? What kind of abnormal animal is that? And those kids who had their own ponies.
Oh, I know. I hated those kids. In fact, I hate anyone that ever had a pony when they were growing up.
I had a pony.
Well, I didn't really mean a pony per se.
When I was a little girl in Poland, we all had ponies. My sister had pony, my cousin had pony. So what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
So the other day at work, I was talking to a girl at work who grew up with a pony, and I was in a group, and she said, I had a pony when I was a child. And I said, I hate people that had ponies as a child. Just a great Seinfeld moment. She didn't really understand me and took a bit of offence until I tried to explain it. And one of the other people there were a Seinfeld fan as well. So it all smoothed over in the end, but it was a great Seinfeld moment. Did you know that when I was 13 years old, I had a friend over from school, and I had a gidgee. Gidgees are a long pole with spikes on the end with a big elastic band on them. You bring the elastic band up nice and tight, and you let go and the gidgee flies off, and it's used to spear fish while you're snorkeling and diving, etc. So a friend came over and he wanted to know how you use it. So I went out the front of my house, pulled the gidgee really tight and let go. It went up and up and up and down and landed clean across 4 electricity wires. It turned into a bit of a fireworks. All these sparks came flying down. We were a bit freaked out. We went inside and sort of pretended that nothing had happened. Anyway, my mum was, at the time, she had bought some, or ordered some fish and chips, and then she'd gone to the doctor, and she went back to pick up the fish and chips. But she couldn't get the fish and chips because the power had gone out. And it turns out that half of Rockingham, so it's 30,000 houses, their power had gone out because of this gidgee. And also, so instead of having fish and chips for dinner that night, we ended up having toasted sandwiches in the caravan using the gas stove. Another thing that happened was around the corner, it blew up the power box, which then caught the tree on fire. So about half an hour later, we had the fire engine come roaring past us to put the tree out. So that was a bit of exciting times, and it sucked not having fish and chips for dinner. Well, yesterday I found out that I'm officially in the police academy on the 23rd of June, which was great. They called me up to let me know. So over the next coming weeks, I've got some induction days, some appointments to get my uniform fitted. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's nice that I'm officially going to be a police officer on the 23rd of June. That's it for another amazing vlog show for Saturday the 24th of May. Hope you all have a great week, and we'll catch you next week. See ya.